Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry. If you guys missed my last video that I uploaded, I basically unboxed a package that I got on a PO box of a fan who said basically, hey, I don't think there's much good stuff in here. There's some fakes in here. But anyway, here's a box of really old Pokemon cards, essentially from the last like 10-year era of Pokemon. And I was really excited. I opened it up. Obviously, I didn't know very much, and I kind of said that I didn't really know much about the cards that I was opening. I'm only really familiar with the newer stuff because that's kind of where I've started my journey of learning about Pokemon and doing this channel and kind of like learning along with you guys. And some of you guys were completely fine. You were like memeing it, basically just saying like LOL, can't like Noah's just scrolling past all these good stuff, like, you know what I mean? But there are also a lot of like really mean comments, essentially saying like that I don't deserve to have the cards, all that stuff, because very obviously I didn't know a lot about the cards that I was opening. So I just wanted to say sorry. I'm trying to learn as best I can, as quickly as I can. I'm trying to do research. I've gotten help from a guy named Clades, who's basically super knowledgeable about all the Pokemon stuff. He helped me go through and kind of take stuff out. But I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn as quickly as possible, especially when people send me stuff that I haven't had really time to research before. I want to always throw my first reaction out there of what the box was. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn the cards as quickly, as efficiently as possible, and not make any more dumb mistakes. But again, I can't promise that. So I'm really sorry if you guys are mad at me for that. But I thought I'd do a little bit of a two-part video here. First of which is following up on that original one. So let me go ahead. I did forget to take the ring off of the last one. Another classic, another classic mistake. I'm sorry. But what you're seeing right here is a portion of the cards that I pulled, and you might notice like, hey Noah, why are you handling these so poorly? Essentially, these were all of the cards that just on a one go through an actual inspection of everything, because I was just kind of trying to show everything because there's just so many cards. It was awesome, but there was a lot of cards to go through. These are all fake. So obviously, one problem that a lot of people have with their old Pokemon card collections is they have a ton of fakes mixed in, and you can tell really easily by the backs on these that they're a little bit off color. They don't really have the right font and everything like that on the front. And there are a ton of fakes. So I wanted to show just how many fakes there were, but more specifically, I wanted to point out these fakes right here. This is a special little stack that we put together. I can actually just throw these straight into the recycling bin because they're pretty much worthless. These cards right here that you're gonna look at, I did some really quick math with the guy who helped me go through everything. And the cards that you guys are seeing right here, were these all real in PSA 10? This would be about $50,000 worth of Pokemon cards, especially these Glaceons. And there's some more that were in there. Basically, these level X cards are extremely valuable. But as you guys have pointed out, like when I was scrolling through, they said, oh my God, take those cards out and double sleeve them. Unfortunately, these are all fake. All of these cards are fake. So, I mean, like, they're gone. But we did go through and we did pull out some real stuff that I wanted to specifically point out. So some of these, I have some hard sleeves over here that I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Most of these though are just cards that maybe aren't worth anything, but I either thought were cool. This is a little, it's kind of hard to see on this one, but it's a hollow Gyarados. I either thought were cool and I wanted to kind of like keep separate, or are really old. We obviously have the gym heroes right there, and I mean, Unlimited Rocket Squirtle, Pikachus, lots of these old cards. These are essentially, this is actually, I should double sleeve this. I kind of forgot to do that before I started recording. This in a PSA 10 is a $185 card, and the Venusaur is about $100, and you'll see that, I'll talk about more about this in a second, but unfortunately, I'm just going to leave that there. We'll talk about it in just a second. So, those are essentially all cards that I either liked or are worth like somewhere in between like $50 and $100 in a PSA 10. And a lot of those aren't going to be PSA 10s, but figured I'd hold on to them anyway. These cards right here are cards that I'll go through and I'll kind of talk about it. This one, again, I just sleeved this one because I really like it. The cracked ice hollow on that is absolutely beautiful. This TV reporter card is actually a really high quality one. There's some problems with the edges on this card, but other than that, everything else about it is perfect. And this card right here is actually worth $185. This card right here in a PSA 10, and I'll explain in a second, is actually worth $1,000. It was the most expensive card in that box that I pulled, but we later learned the reason it was worth $1,000 is the one that was sold before this actually was autographed by the illustrator. So the person who literally drew this picture for the electric Charmander, this Delta species, autographed it. So anyway, it's still worth about $200 in a PSA 10, but really cool Charmander. Obviously, this Typhlosion, a lot of people were pointing out that this is a really good one. I pulled this one out, and I believe this one is a $200 card in a PSA 10. So absolutely incredible on that. Again, these cards won't be getting PSA 10s, probably more like 8 and 9s on a lot of these. Some of them have a possibility of getting PSA 10, but either way. The Salamence X, level X, LVX is actually a real one, and it actually goes for $250 in a PSA 10, so actually a really beautiful card pull out of that. This is the big one right here. Now, again, this is probably the worst condition out of all of them. I'll kind of show it. The back, you can't really tell, but on the sides, the card is actually like the hollow is coming off of it because the entire surface is a hollow. It's actually like almost peeling off. It's right on the brink of like you would just see the card splitting on the side. It's kind of hard to see when it's in the case, and I don't want to take it out of the case. But in a perfect world, if this was a PSA 10, it would be a $2,000 Pokemon card. This Snorlax EX, Rocket Snorlax EX. Absolutely a beautiful card, but unfortunately, not going to get that PSA 10. We talked about this one. This is about a $260 card. This one is the other big one here. This Rayquaza right here in a PSA 10 is worth $700. It is a absolutely insanely cool Rayquaza, and I actually didn't even see it the first time I went through. Obviously, as soon as I ended the recording, I went through all the cards, and then I went through them all again with someone who's literally an expert in Pokemon cards. But this is one that I found for myself, and holy crap, this card is beautiful. And actually, I think this is honestly one of the only cards in this set that has somewhat of a chance at a PSA 10. It has a few nicks at the bottom, which, I mean, honestly, PSA 10s are really hard to get. I don't think it'll get it, but I'm still going to send it in for grading because it's such a sick card. Now the big one that everyone was commenting about. These cards I actually called fake because I thought it was literally a misprint on a fake card. But as it turns out, these are actually incredibly rare, incredibly like expensive cards, especially in a PSA 10. These cards together would be about $1,000 if I sold them in a set. Obviously, again, I don't really sell cards at all. I kind of just keep them all for my collection because I think they're really cool. But they're not fake. That's the biggest thing. They're not in very good condition at all. Kind of like all the other cards, they're just kind of scratchy, and then the edges, surfaces, everything like that. But at the end of the day, I wanted to show this, and this one actually I only got half of it. This was the only half, and so I don't know what happened to the other half in the collection, but this is the card. So again, I apologize for not knowing that. I'm really sorry. I just kind of wanted to do this at the beginning of the video to, again, after spending more time going through that box and showing off what I got, I wanted to actually pull out all the really cool cards and expensive cards, and I basically have done that, and the rest of them are just like old vintage cards, which are still really cool to have. So again, I apologize. I'm sorry, and for that reason, I will be taking my talents to a set that I know all too well. For the remainder of the video, we're gonna obviously we like showing off and opening up really old cards and like getting packages, and I'm gonna continue to do that. If you guys want to send in anything at all, I mean like literally any cards at all, I will take it. Just no Trubbishes, especially not a PSA 10 Trubbish that I saw some of you guys suggesting in the comments. If you guys want to send in literally any cards at all, PO box is always linked down below in the description. And please, if you guys want me to open up anything, if you have an old collection, I think what I'm going to be doing in the future is if I ever do like a live opening where I am opening it for the first time, I might have, depending on what it is, I might have somebody, like depending on how many cards it is, that is, and how old the set is, everything like that. I might have a Pokemon expert sitting in a call with me to kind of help walk me through, so I don't Get yelled at. It was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the comments were just straight up mean. I had to stop looking at them. And usually I'm pretty good about, hey, little rock rough, starting it off here. Usually I'm pretty good about, like, you know, turning off my emotions as a human being and a YouTuber and ignoring the comments. But I don't know. It kind of sucked reading all of the comments of people just really, really upset at me. Because I mean, my least favorite thing is when you guys see where Moose scratched me when I was playing with him. That dog. Because I really, really do enjoy doing this. I love opening up the Pokemon cards. I love doing this on the channel. It just really, really sucks when people are just saying, you know, you don't deserve the cards. Like, you're not a real fan, a true fan. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, man. Hey, there we go. This is not one that I wanted. I mean, it's just pain at this point. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Dude. Anyway, so as you guys know, we are trying to pull the entire Hidden Fates collection. I just got. So you guys know the big shipment that I got of all the 10s. I actually just got my shipment in of Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes, which basically means it's essentially impossible at this point for me to not pull a Charizard. That's basically what I'm saying. A little Mewtwo GX, beautiful stuff here. Love me Mewtwo, favorite Pokemon in the entire world. But essentially, there's only a few cards that we need to pull, and then we're kind of just fishing for the last few. But if I somehow can complete, like, down to at least, I only need 5 cards left for Hidden Fates, I'm going to take that as a huge, huge victory, because I have poured in so much, like, time, effort, and money. And most of all, like, that's what's the biggest thing about Hidden Fates, because Hidden Fates is just so expensive to open. It's such an expensive set. Luckily, the restock helped out a little bit with that, but it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. And for me to be as close as I am, honestly, like, I consider only needing like 24, what is it, like 25, 24 more cards left to complete my Hidden Fate set, like have one of every card in the set, I think is a huge, like, accomplishment. Dude, why does this keep happening? I swear I have the worst luck when it comes to, like, packaging errors and anything like that. I actually have, like, the worst errors. Well, technically not. I haven't got a pack of unusable cards yet. I saw one of my friends actually, he didn't stream it or anything like that. He's just a friend, but he bought some Pokemon cards and he sent me a picture. I was like, is this supposed to happen? And the entire, like, pack was crimped, like, where they, like, stamp the packs closed, like at the top here. They did that on the cards for, like, the entire pack. And it was pretty funny to watch. He was not happy about it, because I know that sometimes pack errors can be, like, something that earns you a little bit more money. Little Raichu GX. It's crazy how the GX cards are actually, like, the worst cards in this set. They're just normal ones, not the full art ones, because they're in any other set they'd be, like, some decent cards, but in this one it's just not hype at all. Yeah. And then the real like, I mean, I learned this recently. Again, I'm trying to, like, make my way through Pokemon, like, learn sets, learn kind of the history. I mean, the game's been out and they've been releasing sets for literally 20 years. So it's been a long time. It's a lot of cards to catch back up on, especially when so many of them are vintage and you just can't get your hands on them unless you're literally willing to pay, like, the amount for a house. So which I am not willing to do. I mean, that's the goal, is that one day I can be getting such insane views on this channel. I mean, again, I don't, not that I deserve them or anything like that, but the goal would be essentially every video makes a ton of money so that I keep buying, like, crazier and crazier stuff. That there's no limit, essentially. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. And I knew, I was like, wait a second, what card has this, like, steel type background? And of course it was the shiny Beldo. I still need the shiny Metagross holo. Just in terms of normal holos, the shiny Metagross is one of the, like, 4, 5 that I still need. Let me show you guys. Yeah, so the shiny Metagross, so it's the oh, it's Metang. Wait, did I get the Meta? Oh yeah, it's just Metang. That's right. So I need 4 more of just the shiny. I need that Gibble, man. I really, really, really need that Gibble. It's the last card I need for that entire. I have the Gabite and I have the Garchomp, but I do not have the Gibble. I need it to complete the collection. And then as far as evolutions go, I still need the 2 green guys. I need the Leafeon and the Espeon, the shiny versions of them anyway. And then really, I just looking at this. The cards that I really want out of here that I haven't pulled is I want the full art Guzma. I want the bottom 3 gold cards here, the Tapu, and then I want to finish the hollows, and then I really want the evolutions, the Charizard, and the Gardevoir. Those are the cards I'm really, really, really hoping I pull because I mean, the Gardevoir and the Charizard are definitely at the top of the list for cards that I want the most that I will probably never get. I said, oh my god, let's actually go, dude. Yes, that is the second Mewtwo that I have pulled, and it's my favorite card that I have ever pulled. My favorite card that I have ever pulled in the game, more so than the Charizards, because as you guys know, Mewtwo is I can't believe that I managed to pull a second one before I pulled the Zard. I actually can't believe that I managed. Oops, this is sliding all over the place. Hold on. I actually can't believe that I managed to pull the second Mewtwo before I pulled the Zard. That is absolutely insane, dude. Oh my, I'm so happy right now. This actually looks like it's better centering. Let's check the back. Oh, it's just a tiny bit top to bottom on both the front and the back. It's a tiny bit uncentered top to bottom, both the front and back. This is the card that I want in a PSA 10 really, really bad. But I mean, we probably at this point have 2 PSA 9s. The card might be good enough in other aspects to warrant a PSA 10. But oh my god, let's go, dude! What a day! What a day! I mean, there's been a lot of. I mean, I know it's like an apology. Like at the same time as a card opening, but I feel like I don't know, man. I just don't know how to feel. Like at the end of the day, it makes me really happy to open up Pokemon cards, so I want to keep doing it, but I don't want to make people mad. I don't want to make people mad just because I don't know everything. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It's really like it's not something that's super easy to just like ingrain in your mind. It's not like I can just watch a 20-minute YouTube video and be like have everything ingrained. And I don't know, maybe for me part of the fun is being wrong, you know what I mean? Like pronouncing Zacian, you know what I mean? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's the kind of stuff. Oh my god, we're on fire right now. We are actually on fire right now. Zacian or anything like that. Like for real. It's it's been a good time. It's been a really, really good time. And I hope you guys, I know it's like I kind of let the I mean it's so true. The loudest people are the negative ones. The loudest people are the negative ones. And it's really unfortunate that the world kind of works like that. But like, I don't know. It feels like the negative energy has like a bigger microphone and a bigger stage and a bigger platform than say like that. I mean, it's the same. Yes, dude, this day is actually fire. Let's go. I mean, I'd rather die than try to pronounce this. Nihilgo. Right? Nihilego. I don't know. That is okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen the Pokemon before in my life, but we can check it off the list of things I need from Hidden Fates. We are getting down to the bottom, dude. We are getting down to the bottom. What is that now? 20. Yeah, okay, so now it's 24. Now it's 24 more cards that I need. Let's go. That is actually wild. I can't believe we've actually pulled 2 insane cards like that. The Mewtwo and the other guy. The Mewtwo and the other guy. That's what we'll call him. Goodness gracious. This is, I mean, Shoot, maybe I should do more apology videos. I need something else to be sorry about quickly. Someone yell at me for something so I can be sorry about something else. Because goodness, that apparently it just gives you the most insane luck of all time. Clefairy, Staryu, Jigglypuff, Magmar, and oh my god, right now. What is happening? What is actually happening? Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, tag team. Just the regular GX card. There's like 4 versions of that card. There's the Mosaic, the regular, the just regular tag team one that I have right there. There's the full art one, and then there's the rainbow one, the full art rainbow. There's so many versions of those birds, man. Fire. I haven't guessed it. Energy all day. Literally haven't even remembered. Metapod, Voltorb, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Ekans, Coughing, Reverse Hollow Psychic, and Erica's Hospitality. How long have we been going for? 20 minutes? I think that's enough time. I think, you know what? With the way if the luck was going bad, I would say we end it there. But you know what? When the luck's flowing like it has today, I feel the good. I mean, dude, this video, like, I could just be sitting here and you guys could be like, nah, F you. F you. You don't know anything about Pokemon, which is true. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. Why does this mat get so dirty? These are the only thing that I open on this mat is Pokemon cards. How does it still manage to get so dusty? Like you would be completely right. And this video could have like 10,000 dislikes by the time I like but whenever I upload it, but I'm having a great time right now. And at the end of the day, I guess that's that is what it's all about. At the end of the day, is scrolling through, tearing up a Trubbish or two, and pulling pulling hollow shiny Charmeleons. Are you effing kidding me, man? This card is actually worth a lot too. I forget exactly how much it is. I mean, F it. We gotta look, right? I was looking up my other packs earlier. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure this is worth a lot. SV7. I forget exactly how much. PSA 10. This is a $200 card. Oh my god, dude. What is, and then the Mewtwo is what number is the Mewtwo? SV59. The Mewtwo is worth I think similar. $300 in a PSA 10. I would never sell a Mewtwo, even if my life depended on it. Okay, well, then I would probably sell the Mewtwo. But, bro, what is our actual luck today? This has been so fire. I can't even begin to describe it. Wow. Literally the only thing that can make this better right now is pulling the Zard. That's it. If I pull the Zard in one of these last packs, every single video for the rest of time is going to be an apology video. I'm not kidding. And I think I saw some shininess. Yeah, I see some shininess. Okay. All right. Let's. Okay. It's fire as well. Listen, I don't make the rules. I just come out and show up when the time is right. It was a Koga's trap. I was wrong. I saw the shininess. I was like, that's a card. And then it turned out to be just a reverse hollow Koga's trap. Not that there's anything wrong with Koga's trap. It's a good card. Right? Right, guys? Right, guys? Here we go. Grass, Giovanni's Exile, Koga's Trap, Cubone, Eevee, Clefairy, Psyduck, Ekans, Scyther, and a Raichu GX. Raichu! I always feel like I'm sneezing when I say Raichu. All right, here we go. Last pack luck. Let's see if this will be the absolute final one I ever open up here. Here we go. Fire. Nope. Last pack, not fire. Magmar, Misty's, Charmeleon, Staryu, Slowpoke, Voltorb, Pikachu, Ekans, Mr. Mime, and Blade's Last Stand. I mean, a boy can dream, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So let's take a look at the spoils for today. We've got a Raichu GX, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, don't not gonna pronounce it. Poipole, Beldum, Raichu GX, Mewtwo GX, Staccatata. This is why everyone makes fun of me. This is literally why everyone makes fun of me. More importantly, the the Kanto region, Charmeleon, Hollow, Shiny, Mewtwo, Full Art, Shiny with that beautiful green. I love this card. It's my favorite card in Pokemon. I can't believe we pulled it. I can't believe I was in a sad mood when I pulled that. That's a sad boys right there. We've got half of a legend card, Venusaur, Dragonite, lots of Pikachus. This Pikachu is such a sick card. I wish I had that in a first edition, truly. Swampert, Gyarados, Hollow, Charmanders. Always got to save the Charmanders because, you know, one day, you don't know what day, but one day they're just going to be worth a lot. We've got our legend card, both parts, for the Suicune and Raikou. The Rayquaza card. I'm really excited to send some of these into PSA, man. I really, really am. Typhlosion, the electric Charmander. I'm going to send this one in. I really like this Delta species. The electric Charmander is so cool. So cool. TV Reporter and the Cracked Ice Hollow. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, that's all I can say. I'm sorry. But super fire opening today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.